There are a number of words I could use to describe what it feels like to lose after a game like that. I mean, it sucks, it's frustrating, it's heartbreaking, but there's one thing I'm not going to sit here and say, and I'm not going to come out here and say same old Jets. No, not going to do it. The same old Jets was the team back at the beginning of the season that lost by 54 points to the New England Patriots. That's the same old Jets. Line up, get beaten up, embarrassed on the biggest stage, especially to your the biggest rival that you have of all that's been sticking it to you for the last 20 years. What I saw today was a team that went toe-to-toe with the world champions and had them on the ropes for 3.5 quarters. That's what I saw. And there's tons of Jets fans online, message boards, and just what I like to call website warriors. And rather than point the finger at the coaching staff, because it was one decision in the end that ultimately made the turning point in this game, of which was the difference between winning and losing. But there's Jets fans on here that are going in and saying Zach Wilson sucks. And I'm not going to tolerate that right now. Zach Wilson was the reason that this team was in this game for as long as they were. This kid did not have his top 3 wideouts. No Crowder, no Moore, no Davis. He had Dan Feeney playing center today for the first time in God knows how long. Fant went down. So he's got Idoga out there who played his heart out. I'm not going to bash Idoga today. I've bashed him enough since he's gotten here. But he actually played decent. But you're missing multiple pieces on your offensive line. You're down to your 4th string tight end, I think, in Yeboah. And there was a point we were winning this game by 14 points. But there was a number of things that also led to this loss. It didn't just come down to that 4th and 2 at the very end. Yes, Keenan Cole had a big drop. Yes, you allowed the greatest of all time to convert a 3rd and 20. But, I mean, to come online and start blasting this poor kid who went 234 through the air, had a touchdown pass, I mean, he was just rifling it all over the field today, and getting these guys amped up, and you're telling me Zach Wilson sucks? I mean, what did you want him to do? Did anybody mention this is his 4th game without a turnover? It's the longest streak for any Jets rookie quarterback in franchise history since Joe Namath. But Zach Wilson sucks. Clearly you didn't watch the game today. Clearly you didn't. Did anybody want to talk about the defense that gave up over 400 yards to Tom Brady? Nobody wants to acknowledge that. How about let's go back to the coaching staff when the game is on the line and you got to give the ball back to the greatest of all time, and he's got to go 93 yards and he absolutely has to score a touchdown in order to win. And rather than send a guy and try to put extra pressure onto him, you stay in prevent. The only thing you're doing when you go to prevent defense is preventing yourself from winning the game. This game came down to a coaching error, and to listen to Saleh in the press conference say that there was a miscommunication between Wilson to LaFleur to Wilson, I guess what they were trying to say is they were thinking about running jet sweep to Berrios, and how about Berrios? I've seen enough. I don't even want to wait till the next game. He should be paid this week. I don't even want to take a chance with him being on free agency for a single day, because guys like that will immediately sign with your rival if it means for $1 more. They need to sign Berrios this week, not at the end of the season. But 4th and 2, you call a quarterback sneak. I can maybe understand 4th and 1. I can definitely understand 4th and inches. Hell, why don't you roll out Wilson and just look for a tight end or one of your the top 2 wideouts you have that you did put on the field today? But quarterback sneak, I mean, you saw Tampa jammed up the line. There wasn't any room there. They couldn't think of anything else. LaFleur called a beautiful game for 3.5 quarters. But again, I'm not going to fault Wilson for this loss today. And the fact that there's Jets fans on here that are thumping their chest and saying, thank God they got the loss in a game that we all anticipated to lose, being 13-point underdogs, for the sake of the draft pick. Newsflash. At the start of the day today, before this game was played, they were slotted to pick 4th. Guess what? They're still slotted to pick 4th. So congratulations. You just proved to be stupid. Because they did absolutely nothing to improve their draft positioning. Nothing. And had they won, where would they would have dropped? 6th? Who cares? You have another first-round pick with the Seattle Seahawks. You're telling me you can't find two top impact players in the first 7 selections of the entire draft? There's no difference. If you're picking right now at 4 and 7, which they're at, is there really much of a difference when you go to 3 and 6 or 2 and 4 or 5 and 10? You're getting impact players. How much more of an impact is pick number 3 going to be from pick number 4? Just tell me. Or go root for the fucking Giants. Like, seriously. But the fact that you guys are on here bashing this kid who literally played his heart out, didn't make a mistake, didn't make an error, he just did what the coaching staff asked him to do, is absolutely disgraceful, disgusting. I mean, what do you want him to do? I feel like I'm repeating myself. You want to point the finger at somebody? Point it at Robert Saleh. If Bill Parcells was this coach right now, was the head coach right now, and he heard that play call, he would have called timeout and overruled the offensive coordinator if it was truly a quarterback sneak. And say, listen, I don't like what we're looking. We're going to call this instead. You're the head coach. You're the head coach. But this comes with the territory when you go rookie QB, rookie head coach, rookie play caller, rookie. They're the youngest team in the league right now. This season was all about seeing Zach Wilson's growth. I saw that today. Did you see how Trevor played out in New England? You know, for those of us that said the draft pick, Wilson's played better than Lawrence. Much better. And I don't want to hear another comparison about Wilson to Mac Jones. Mac Jones got dropped into a dream situation. Do you think when they go to the playoffs, he's going to be allowed to play an entire playoff game and throw 3 times? The dude is going to get exposed, and everybody knows it. It's not a secret. You think if Bill Belichick can go back in time, redraft, and he has Wilson on the board and Mac Jones, he takes Mac Jones again? Never. Not in a million years. And you know why? Because Mac Jones can't make every throw the way Wilson does. You know that for a fact. Wilson, I think, played an excellent game today. And I could say right now, I think we found our guy. But the thing is, he can't do much when you're playing with losers. And that's what I got to call them. Losers like Jeff Smith and DJ Montgomery. You need to get this kid more players. I'm sorry. You won't be able to see the full influx of talent he truly possesses if you're going to trot out DJ Montgomery, whatever the hell his name is, and Jeff Smith. Cut bait with these losers today. You want to bring back Crowder? Fine. I'm okay with that. Elijah Moore, got to stay healthy. Davis, catch the goddamn ball. But draft another wideout. Get a true tight end. Get Ryan Griffin the hell out of here. And pay somebody established. Overpay if you have to. Get Devontae Adams in the building. Excuse me. Feeling under the weather this whole week. Get Chris Godwin in the building. Hell, get Michael Gallup in the building. Overpay. Pay the Jets tax. Tired of this shit. I'm frustrated like everybody else. But if another person comes on here and says this was Zach Wilson's fault today, again, please, I'm not dealing with that nonsense. Go root for the fucking Giants. Because you know what? I stand behind my quarterback. And that's all I got to say.